ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। हरि ओम। So our topic is Brahma Sutra Bhashya. Bhagavan Vedavyasa Rishi, he wrote this Brahma Sutras. Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya commented on it. Now we take our great effort to understand what Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya is giving message through this Brahma Sutra. So we have 555 sutras. To finish this 555 sutras, at least it will take a whole lifetime. If you understand only 4 sutras in depth, only 4 sutras, you can get moksha. That is more than enough. It's called Chatusutri. Only 4 sutras. Before understanding these 4 sutras, Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya has given one big introduction for this whole Brahma Sutras. This introduction is called Adhyasa Bhashya. So I brought this board and you have that printed matter also. I have sent you this printed matter for your reference. I didn't give you the meaning. If I give you meaning, you keep on reading that meaning, you will not listen. Your mind will go to meaning. That's why I cut that meaning. Only the Sanskrit verses, not verses, the commentary I have sent. Now see this. Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya wrote this commentary for this Brahma Sutras. Now in your life, you say that this is my, you live in your own style. So nobody will come and nobody will touch you. If anybody comes and touch, then you will react like anything. All over the world, this is a human nature. We have our own freedom to live how we want. In our life, we say that this is my life. Don't involve in my life. Generally we say, no, my life. My life. My life means what? Your life is different from my life. So you should not involve in my life. Next we say, this is my opinion, sir. When you go to some meeting also, they are asking us to attend the meeting. I will give my opinion. Whether you accept it or not, this is my opinion. I reflected, I thought over, and I brought this, my opinion. My principle. Why you are behaving like this? My principle, sir. You should not ask question on my principles. I studied and I have my own opinion, my own principle. This is my way of living. People are looking at differently, and that is their problem. Because my way. So nobody can involve in my way. And this is my style, including hairstyle. My style. So no one have any right to ask my style. That's my idea. Sometimes I get idea also. That is my idea. Very good idea. Right. All this is my. So my style, my life, my opinion, my way, and my idea. Everybody has got right to have their own style, own opinion, own way. There's no problem in it. Very good. So everybody is living like this only. So this is thought number 1. This is okay. Sir, your idea, your opinion, your own style and your way of life, your principle, no one has got any right to ask your question. You have your own freedom. Freedom is given, you live. But the question comes whether your idea or your style, your way, your principle, your opinion, your life is right or wrong. With reference to what you have your style and your opinion, your idea. So there should be some standard. There should be some standard. With this standard, my idea is like this. My opinion is like this. So sometimes we do something and we say that whatever I felt, I did it. So whatever I did it, that must be right only. Huh? Whatever I feel, I did it. Whatever I thought, I did it. I feel this is right. So whatever you feel, whatever you think, and whatever you do, that is not right. Because we are doing, we are thinking, and we bring our way of or the style according to our Purva Janma Vasana. So the man's Purva Janma Vasana is not the reference point for the standard. Every Jantu has got its own Purva Janma Vasanas. According to our Vasana only, we make our own style, our own life. So there must be some standard. Suppose I want to live as a very nice human being according to Dharma, then you have to study Ramayana. Rama set the standard, how the human being should be, how the son should be, how the brother should be, how the father should be, how the friend should be, how the king should be. So all the standards set by Rama. Rama is a specimen, the model. So we can keep Rama as model, then we can start live our life, perfect human life. In the same way, in my life also, so whatever I think, whatever I do, whatever I reflect, so I do all the things according to my Purva Janma Karma, Purva Janma Vasana. My Purva Janma Vasana is not the reference point or the model, the thing. Keeping this as my model, I can live. No. The scripture is not allowing that. You can live as you think according to your Purva Karma Vasana, but that leads you some other place. We will not reach the perfect place where we have to reach. So, to avoid all our own Purva Karma's style, and our scriptures are showing the way. So, sir, you live according to our Purva Karma Vasana, and scriptures also showing this path. Please clean your Purva Karma Vasana, come to the path of scriptures and walk, and you will reach the destination. If you want to reach the destination, then you have to take some nice path. Otherwise, this is my path, my style, then you'll reach somewhere else. You will not reach to this particular destination. You will reach somewhere else. Why? So you are driving your own car, your own path. Is this clear? Okay. Now, going to the next slide. We have our own style of vision, perspective. This is called darshana in Sanskrit. In Sanskrit, we call it darshana. In other language, you call vision or perspective about life. What is your perspective about life? What is your vision about life? When you ask, everybody has got their own vision and their own their own perspective. Darshana. And our Sanatana Dharma says that, yes, very good, you have your own darshana and perspective. Appreciated. But if you are okay, if you are flexible, and if you are receptive, then I have so many darshanas here. I'll show you. And whichever you like, you take it, and you just follow this darshana. You will be reaching very powerful destination. This is the idea for Sanatana Dharma. Yes. Now you can compare your own darshana according to your own vasana, and you just study this darshana and just compare. Now we are focusing on Advaita Darshana. There are so many darshanas we have. We are going to focus on Advaita Darshana What Advaita Darshana gives you? The vision. And what type of vision the Advaita Darshana gives for our life? We will see this. In Indian philosophy, we have two kinds of darshana. One is Astika Darshana, next one is Nastika Darshana. Astika Darshana and Nastika Darshana. When we heard this word Nastika, Nastika means the person who is not believing in God is called Nastika. This is general opinion, general idea about Nastika, the word Nastika. Now, hereafter you have to change your views on Astika and Nastika. So far we heard that those who believe in God is Astika, those who do not believe in God, Nastika. So that is not right. Now you have to change your idea. Those who believe in Vedas is called Astika. Those who do not believe in Vedas is called Nastika. You may not be accepting God, but if you believe in Veda, you are Astika. If you do not believe in Vedas, then you are Nastika. So darshanas based on Vedas, or they accept Vedas, is called what that? Astika darshanas. And the philosophy or the darshanas, those who do not accept Vedas as their authority, that is Nastika darshana. Is it okay? Okay, va? No reaction, eh? Listening. Because if it is a personal class, then I can show you. You are moving, but here you have to show some reaction, some action. Move here and then, like that, then only I can understand. Okay? All right. Okay. Astika and Nastika. Now, in this Astika Darshana, you get the Sankhya, Yoga, Nyaya, Vaiseshika, Purva Mimamsa, Uttara Mimamsa. Are the 6 darshanas here. Sankhya, Yoga, Nyaya, philosophy, Vaiseshika philosophy, Purva Mimamsa, Uttara Mimamsa. This Uttara Mimamsa is called Vedanta, Advaita Vedanta. Here, this is Vedanta, Uttara Mimamsa. So in this Uttara Mimamsa, we have Advaita philosophy. This is called Vedanta, Uttara Mimamsa. Is this okay? Okay. Slowly you'll go. Sir, we heard Adhyasa Bhashya. We heard that you are going to take Adhyasa Bhashya for Adi Shankaracharya. Yes, we are coming slowly. We need to have this kind of introduction. Uttara Mimamsa. The Nastika Darshana, all these 6 philosophies, they accept Vedas as their pramana. They accept. So when they bring ideas, the great philosophical ideas, they bring the support of Vedas. Therefore, all these things are fall under the category of Astika Darshana. Now, going to Nastika Darshana, Charvaka philosophy. Charvaka. We'll see what is Charvaka. Charvaka is under Nastika Darshana. Charvaka is different. So we understand this, the Charvaka is Nastika, Charvaka is. In Nastika Darshana, Charvaka comes as one philosophy. The philosophies. Sautrantika, Vaibhashika, Yogacharya, Madhyamika, all the 4 schools of philosophies belong to Buddhism. So Buddhism also comes under the category of Nastika Darshana. They don't believe in Veda. You never see Buddha is quoting Vedic declaration. No, Buddha will not quote. And his students also will not quote. So they will not accept Vedas as their authority. So Charvaka, Buddhism and Jainism, all these 3 philosophies are Nastika Darshana. See, the great thing in India, in our country, even though they do not believe in Vedas, they are also included in this Indian philosophy. See the large heartedness of our philosophers and saints and sages. If you do not believe Veda, get out from this place. Never say like that. If you believe, you come in. If you do not believe, you get out. No. Even though you do not believe, just to be there. We include your thought also into the system. They categorize very nicely. They include and they live. That's why we have the concept of Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. Ayam nijaparo veti ganana lagu chetasam udara charitanam tu Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. So you include everything, then you will live happily. So this is Astika and this is Nastika. Is this clear? Now this is not based on those who are believe in God, those who do not believe in God. No, just you erase it. Now hereafter, if you believe in Veda, then you fall under the category of Nastika. If you do not believe in the Veda, then you are fall in the category of Nastika. If you believe, Astika. If you do not believe, Nastika. Is this clear? Yeah. We'll go step by step. Thought by thought we'll go. So this is needed. And if you learn this, then wherever you go, you can refer this chart as your word that. The basic information. Shall we move to next slide? Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Now you take the Charvaka. First we will see this Nastika, then we will come to Astika. Take this Charvaka. From this Nastika philosophy, this is Charvaka philosophy. The people, even though they do not say that I am Charvaka, those who live like this, they belong to Charvaka. Charvaka, no Atma. They will not accept Atma. Do you know Atma? No. Do you believe in Atma? Why? Why should I believe? I am happy. I am happy with whatever I have now. No Atma. For them, no Papa. They don't believe in Papa, no Punya, no rebirth. I will not come back here. This is my last Janma, first Janma and last Janma. I will not come back. No rebirth concept for them. Heaven, no heaven for them. No hell, no God. I don't want to have any God. They don't have a God. God. If you have God, then you want to have Papa, Punya, heaven, hell, why all these things? I don't want all the hell here. Simply, just whatever you find, eat it and sleep it. Enjoy your life as much as possible. And one more thing, Charvaka says that one ought to live happily. So whatever the means you get, you just be happy. It matters not if one runs even into the depth if one can drink ghee. Rinam kritva gridam pibet. The line is the Sanskrit. Rinam kritva gridam pibet. That means somebody is giving loan. Just go and get the loan. Hey, you have to repay it. Don't worry about it. Before that, you will die. Whoever gives loan, go and get the loan and enjoy your life. Die. No need to pay also. Rinam kritva. Even if you get this or that loan, just enjoy your life. Girda means what? That drink ghee. That means live very happily the luxurious life. Don't worry about anything. So this is the philosophy. The person who has got this kind of philosophy, or that falling under the category of Charvaka philosophy. You must be seeing many people around you. If you go on to tell this kind of philosophy, they don't like your presence there. Sir, what is your philosophy? Eat, drink, enjoy and die. Sir, you may go to heaven and hell. I don't have a concept of heaven and hell. If I believe heaven, then I will go there. If I believe hell, I know how to make heaven and hell here itself. So I don't have any idea, no idea about God, Papa, Punya, rebirth. They are not interested having. So this kind of people when you see, so they are Charvaka philosopher. So they are also Charvaka philosopher. We should not go and advise them. Sir, you should not live like this. So human birth is great, sir. They will change you. They have the logical, but that presentation, they will change you. After that, you will not study anything. You will throw away all the books and you also will go behind them. Because it's very nice to convince. To believe in God, to take the Papa, Punya, rebirth, it will take more with the refined mind. Simply you see and enjoy your life. Just don't worry about anything. Our mind will be influenced. Because whatever you see, just enjoy. Whatever you don't see, the mind also has got some doubt. Samshayatma. If somebody says God is not there again and again, you have doubt. Even though 20, 30 years you are in this path, suddenly you get doubt. You lose your faith. So these are all very dangerous kind of philosophies. And people also live like this one. This is Charvaka. Now see, in Tamil Nadu, particularly those who are coming from India, particularly south part of the India, in Tamil Nadu, the people, they are not believing in God, okay? The group is there in Tamil Nadu. So that kind of the political group is not Charvaka. They are not included in Charvaka. They are, the haters of Hinduism. Haters of Hinduism, haters of Brahmins is not Charvaka. Excuse me. So those people are worse than Charvaka. Because they hate Hinduism, only they hate one particular community of the country. So that is not Charvaka. That is a political philosophy. So Charvaka means that they don't believe. In Charvaka, people, they accept only 4 bhutas, not Akasha. They believe in, they take earth, water, fire and air. They will not believe even in Akasha also. For them only 4 bhutas are there, not 5 bhutas. So this is Charvaka. Okay? Moving to next slide. Comfortable? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Why Buddhism? So Buddha lived and he brought his own philosophies. So Buddha never told about God. People asked him, sir, whether God exists or not, you tell me. Simply he got up from the chair, seat and went away. He openly never told that God exists or not. So their students understood according to their own ability. The God is there or God is not there, and they formed their philosophy after Buddha. After Buddha only they framed this kind of philosophy. They come together, they make Sangha. From this Sangha they pass some resolution, and from that they make this kind of philosophies. In Buddhism, you have the Sutta Pitaka, Abhidhamma Pitaka and Vinaya Pitaka. Pitaka means the box, collection of the thoughts, the basket. So different students under some that great leadership. So this kind of schools, this kind of thoughts they develop. Sutta Pitaka, the statements of Buddha in the aphoristic form, sutra form. So they collected the sutra form of the Buddha's information and they say Sutta Pitaka. Pitaka means collection, the basket. Another group came together and the Abhidhamma Pitaka endeavors to encapsulate the philosophical position of Buddha. What is the philosophical thought of Buddha? So they collected and they kept this as Abhidhamma Pitaka. And the third, the section, they came and the Vinaya Pitaka, code of conduct, Vinaya. Vinaya, the humbleness. Vinaya Pitaka. The code of conduct envisaged by Buddha. So they collected. This is what Buddha told. So some people came and they framed Vinaya Pitaka, they followed it. Some other people came and they formed this Vinaya Pitaka and they followed Buddha's philosophy. And one group of people, they came and they collected Sutta Pitaka, sutras, and they followed. These are the things, the 3 thoughts in Buddhism. Okay. Afterwards, again it's developed. Because the philosophy will develop in time. They develop. And Buddhism, Sutta Pitaka, Abhidhamma Pitaka, Vinaya Pitaka, we have seen. From this Sutta Pitaka, the Sautrantika school started. At the Sautrantika school of people, so their basic, their base is Sutta Pitaka. Based on this, the Sautrantika school framed. School means with thought. So their philosophies, their thoughts. Based on this Abhidhamma Pitaka, the Vaibhashika school started. Vaibhashika school. Is it okay? This is a technical term, just you hear. If you want to study, then this introduction will be very, very helpful. That's all. Otherwise, just to hear something, we have to hear something about this philosophy, whether you have interest or not. So our interest is in Adi Shankaracharya's Sutra Bhashya. What is that? The introduction of the Brahma Sutra. So before this, you need to have all these things. So very little we have to hear. This, based on this Vinaya Pitaka, the Yogacharya school started. School of thought. Sautrantika school, Vaibhashika school, Yogacharya school. 3 kinds of school. Based on this Pitaka. Sutta Pitaka, Abhidhamma Pitaka and Vinaya Pitaka. Now, other people come together. Those who do not have interest in this, okay? All these 3 sections, some people were there. They have different idea for Sautrantika, Vaibhashika and Yoga. They came together, all these people from these 3 schools, and they framed Madhyamika school. Madhyamika school. How this political party just start only one party, from that so many parties are coming out. Why? The thoughts are different. Because our thoughts are different schools in the same way. So it's all around the world this is possible. Whether it is philosophy or political party. If your mind is little different, then all that same mind, the people they come together and they make some group or some division or school of thoughts. These are the 4 schools of thoughts. Is it okay? These are very, very popular thoughts. Sautrantika, Vaibhashika, Yogacharya and Madhyamika schools. Now, moving to next. The Buddhism, we are very, very popular about Hinayana and Mahayana. When you study in the college or school, universities, we are very familiar about Hinayana and Mahayana. Now see, this Hinayana, Mahayana, this is very old and traditional. This is little modern thoughts they brought here. The Sautrantika school and the Vaibhashika school, they both come under this Hinayana. Hinayana Marga. There is some similarities. They have some similarities to follow. So these 2 schools fall under the category of Hinayana. Yogacharya and Madhyamika, these 2 schools are falling under the category of Mahayana. And one more thing, this Yogacharya, the Kshanika Vijnanavada you find in Yogacharya. Yogacharya or Kshanika Vijnanavada. Just note it down. We are not going little deeper into that. Just at least we should know the names. Madhyamika, these people are called Sunyavadin. This Madhyamika people is called Sunyavadin. But we heard many times that whenever Buddha says all the Buddhist people are Sunyavadi. No, not Buddhist people are Sunyavadi. Only this section, they are talking about the Sunyavada. So these people are Kshanika Vijnanavada. They have their own thought. Here they have their own thought. So one section of the Buddhism has got the Sunyavada. So we say Paripurnam, Purnam. So beyond body, beyond mind, beyond intellect, Purnam we say. This is here. Beyond body, beyond mind, beyond intellect, only Shunyam is there. Everything is Shunya. Okay, these are the Buddhism. If you want to go a little deeper into the study, then you can take up for your own study. All these, the schools of thought, they never refer any quote from Vedas. No, you cannot find any quote supporting statement from Vedas. That's why the Buddhism also comes under the category of Nastika Darshana. You understood? So Charvaka over, Buddhism over, now coming to this Jaina philosophy. This Jaina philosophy, we have 24 Tirthankaras, the great saints. The great saints. The first one is Rishabhadeva. The first Rishabhadeva, you can see in Bhagavatam. The reference is in the Bhagavatam, Rishabhadeva. So he is Lord Vishnu's avatar. The first Tirthankara is Rishabhadeva, referred in Srimad Bhagavatam. Lord Vishnu's avatar. The last one, the 24th one, Mahavira. So they have their own philosophical thoughts, very nice philosophical thoughts there. If you have time, just to go and read their philosophy, very interesting to notice. Very interesting. Syatvada and all, they bring very nice vadas, the arguments. Okay, these people also, they don't refer Vedas. That's why this is for that. Falling under the category of Nastika. It's a very interesting thing. The Sanatana Dharma in Hindu Dharma, from the Hindu Dharma only, Jainism came, and what Buddhism. All this Buddhism, Jainism was the offshoot of Sanatana Dharma. So we include them. Even though you don't accept, just to be. The father says that. Father says, hey, I am your father, da. The children are telling, hey, you are not my father. And the father says, even though I am telling, so I only created you, I am your father. The children, they say, no, you are not my father. I don't like your thoughts. The father is very large-hearted person. He says, okay, you be in my house. This bungalows belong to you. Be here. You live here. But world knows that Jainism, Buddhism, Charvaka is nothing but the offshoot of Sanatana Dharma. I include you. This is the glory of Sanatana Dharma. This is the glory of Sanatana Dharma. Very interesting, eh? See, we belong to a very powerful tradition. Very powerful tradition. Generally, if other person, if my child is not loving me, immediately we say, you are not here after my child. Get out from the palace. This is what father says. But loving father says, hey, it's okay. Even though you don't recognize my contribution, just be with me. This is the glory of Sanatana Dharma. So we worship the Hindus, we worship that Buddha, we worship Mahavira also. We accept other religion also. This is the glory. We are not fanatic. We are not fanatic. See the philosophy, the section of, when they give this list of philosophy, there itself our large-heartedness starts. We are not very fanatic. We are very, very large-hearted. To take birth in this philosophy, in this Indian philosophy or India or the Bharat, we must have done Shatakoti Janma Sukrita Punya. Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya says in Vivek Vishramani second sloka, Jantunam Narajanma Durlabhav Atapumsam Tato Viprada Tasmad Daivid Vaidika Dharma Marga Parata Vidyutam Asmad Param Atma Anatma Vivacheno Svanubhavo Brahmatmana Samstitihi Muktirno Shatakoti Janma Sukrutaihi Punyehi Viranalambit. 100 crores of Janma we must have done Punya to take birth in India, Indian philosophy, Sanatana Dharma. Okay? So now we have seen Charvaka, Buddhism and Jainism. All the three philosophies, we have an Indian philosophy category. And these people, they do not take Vedic statement for their support. They will not take. It's okay. Even though they do not take, they are considered as Indian philosophies only. Okay? Now, shall we move to next slide? Understood? Yeah, shall we move? Okay. This is Astik Darshanas. Now we finished so far Nasik Darshana. Now our main, the subject is Astik Darshanas. Now Astik Darshana, we have Sankhya, Yoga, Nyaya, Vaiseshika, Purva Mimamsa, Uttara Mimamsa. Sankhya philosophy, the founder or the author of the Sankhya philosophy, the authority person for the Sankhya philosophy, Kapila Muni. Yoga, Patanjali. Patanjali Maharishi is the author of this yoga. Yoga means, the word yoga means what? Generally we say yoga. Oh, I know yoga. Excuse me. So the yoga, you know, it's a different yoga from this yoga. See, yoga asanas and exercise, that is different. So here he brings that yoga. The philosophy is highly deeper. So that yoga gives you the health. This yoga gives you the liberation. Okay, Patanjali Rishi. Nyaya Shastra by Gautama Rishi. Nyaya Shastra. And Vaiseshika, Kanada Rishi. Pura Mimamsa, Jaimini. Jaimini student of Bhagavan Vedavyasa. And Uttara Mimamsa is given by Bhagavan Vedavyasa. All the great rishis, seers, saints, sages. The great thing about these philosophers, the one thing you have to understand, because you are living in or other places, you have to understand one main point. All the philosophers in India were saints and sages. They lived their life, saints and sages. When you compare with other philosophers around the world, for them, philosophy means thought. In India, for these people, philosophy means life, transformation. I hope you understood this point, main point. They are not only brought, they brought only ideas. This is my philosophy, my life is totally different. No. Their life is their philosophy. Swami Vivekananda, missionary, but saintly person. Around the world, when you watch, the missionary is different, but the personal life is different. Here, the personal life, very, very saintly person, they brought this philosophy. The glory of Sanatana Dharma. Okay? Kapila Muni, Patanjali Rishi, Gautama Rishi, Kanada Rishi, Jaimini Rishi, or the Vyasa Bhagavan, all this they know, Kranta Rishis, they know past, present, future. Their only aim to bring this thought to uplift the humankind. Okay, now, so you must have watched this Tarkika. Okay, Tarkika. Now, one more thing we have to understand in this slide, our first four people, Sankhya, Yoga, Nyaya, Vaiseshika, these four people are called Tarkikas. Tarka means argument or that Nyaya. Tarka, Tarka means discussion, argument, Tarka. All these four people are considered as Tarkika. Not only the Nyaya is Tarkika, you must have understood this Nyaya people is a Tarka people. No, all these four philosophers are Tarkikas, according to Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. Why? You can ask why. These four philosophies, they accept their own thought as first pramana. Because I reflect, I think, so my thinking, my reflection, my ideas are first priority. To give support to my own idea, I bring statements from Vedas. So for these people, the Vedic declaration, Vedic support is secondary, but their own idea is the primary one. I hope you got the point. Therefore, these people are called Tarkikas. My idea is first. To give support to my idea, I show some Vedic declarations from the Vedas. Is that it? Then you come to Purva Mimamsa and Uttara Mimamsa, for them Vedic declaration is first. The primary importance goes to Vedic declaration. To support this Vedic declaration, they bring the ideas. For these people, primary authorities, their own thought. For these two people, primary authorities, Vedas. Even though these six philosophers, they accept Vedic declaration as their authority, but the first four people, the secondary importance they are giving to Vedas. These two people giving primary importance to Vedas. Therefore, the first four people are called Tarkikas. Why? Their ideas are based on their own intelligence. Tarka. So, based on the Tarka only, they brought this idea. To support their Tarka, they are bringing support from Vedic declarations. Is this okay? Clear? But generally, all these six people, they take the support of Vedas. They consider Vedas. Therefore, we call them Astika Darshanas. The philosophers belong to Astika. Asti. They say Asti. Yes, we accept Vedas. Is this okay? Have you understood this much? Yeah. So line by line, one by thought by thought, we will go. After that, we have the two books, Chinmaya International Foundation. Kerala produced two books on the 4 sutras of Brahma Sutra. Two big books. I'll show you later or tomorrow. Two big books. These two big books has got only 4 sutras. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Shreyas, yeah, he is showing this book. Yeah. So that book. Only 2 books for 4 sutras. Then what to talk about 555 sutras? 100, 200 volumes. So this 2 books itself took more than 15, 20 years, the research study. After these slides, you go and read this book, you will understand. Every page you will understand. Okay? Now we studied Astika Darshanas and Nastika Darshanas clearly. Moving on. All the 6 topics. Then, okay. What is this? What are the topics or what are the content of this 6 darshanas? What are the content? If you want to master Sankhya, study Sankhya philosophy. If you like yoga, study yoga. If you like Nyaya, Vaiseshika, Purva. So you have 6 philosophies to master. This is called Shat Darshana. In Sanskrit, Shat Darshanas. 6 philosophy or Shat Darshanas. 6 type of the views, the philosophies. Mastering the 6 philosophies. In those days, all our ancestors, they studied 6 philosophy. I study all the 6 philosophy, but I belong to Uttaramimamsa. You may study with Nyaya. You are the specialist in Nyaya. You like Nyaya, but you know other philosophies also. In the schools and universities, the maths teacher, even though I specialized in maths, I like maths, but I know how to teach science. I know how to handle language. In the same, I know how to teach art also. In the same. So other subjects will become secondary for them, and they like only one subject and they belong to that line. In the same. We may study other things, but now our focus is Uttaramimamsa. Bhagavan Veda Vyasa's Brahma Sutra. We are not going to study Nyaya Sutra, Yoga Sutra, Sankhya Sutra, no. So our study is Uttaramimamsa, Brahma Sutra. Okay, now. So what these 6 philosophies is? What is the content? This is the content of all 6 philosophies. Maybe the presentation is different, but the content of the 6 philosophies, Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, Bandha, Moksha and Sadhana. These are the 6 topics are discussed in all the philosophies. The content. In 1 hour you finish the whole Indian philosophy, sir. Now you know what Indian philosophy talks about. Finished. Jiva means what? Talking about ourselves. It's talking about ourselves. Jagat, where we live, the world. It's not talking about the office where you are going, office, the home you are going. So in general, what is Jagat? The philosophy about this whole universe. Ishvara, the creator. Whether Ishvara is there or not. Ishvara, the Lord, is talking about Lord. And Bandha, what is bondage? Whether I am bound or not. How to understand bondage? How to get moksha? Moksha means what? So what is the final destination? The final destination is called moksha. That means what? Sadhana. How to get released from this bondage? This is called sadhana. What kind of sadhana is good for me to get released from this bondage? All the 6 topics are discussed in all the philosophies. Maybe different methods they may use. Methods may be different. But you put this ball in the well. You put the ball in the well. How to take this ball from the well? Maybe different. Whether you put bucket and take it. Or you send some arrows and take it like our Dronacharya. So different, or you jump into the well and take it. The methods may be different from that, how you take the ball from the well. But the point is how you have to, so somehow you have to take the ball from the well. In the same way, all the 6 philosophies are talking, but different methods. That's all. But the topic is all the 6 stuff. Jiva, Jagati, Ishvara, Bandha, Moksha, Sadhana. That's all. Now the outline of all the philosophies I have given you. Asik Darshana, Nasik Darshana, what is it called, why it is called Tarkikas? They are called, okay, all the differences, all the outlines. What is the content of the 6 Darshanas we have seen. Now I will stop here. If you have any question, just you ask me. Tomorrow we will continue. Okay? I hope you understood this. Clear, step by step, because I'm not sending any slides, because the video itself has got the slide. Otherwise, what do you call, if I send something, then I will be looking very small, like the poster size. It's life size. I'm here, this board also here. No need to send any slides. Okay, so tomorrow we'll continue. And if you have any question, you can ask. So 5 minutes I will. If you do not have a question, good students. Good students. I have no question. So just dedicate this 10 days. 10 days dedicate. This is very, very important. The thing about Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. Then, if you study this, you know how to analyze your life problem. The method he is taking step by step, analysis of the human life problem. Very, very interesting, I tell you. So if the content is philosophy, just leave the content. And the steps he is taking is very, very interesting step. You can solve all your personal problem and your official problem. How to analyze the problem. The 2 things you will study here in the 10 days. One is philosophical points. Another one is, so see, when you bring something from the shop, the packet is different. How they constructed the packet is different. What is the content kept in the packet is different. You just leave the content, take the packet. Oh, very nicely he brought that packet. So that packet, after the content, you can use this packet to put your own personal things also. So this is what the Adhyasa Bhashya. I hope you are getting it. Suppose you buy something, you like packet, then the content. You keep the content that side. Take the packet and you can use for your personal use. The same. So how he goes step by step, oh, that is very nice. And what is the content? That is also nice. If you like a content and the box together, then you become something great. You will see in 10 days. Tomorrow also you come, okay? We'll continue. All right. Hari Om. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Hari Om.